Hello, and welcome to a random message from Spirit. My name is Allison, the self proclaimed priestess of Wonderland, and we have a cat coming to visit us right now while I'm filming. Please move. So, I felt called to do a quick pick a card reading. And when I say quick, they're just quicker than my usual videos, or tend to be quite long, or my readings tend to be quite long. So this is meant to be a quicker message from Spirit. Like Spirit's been nagging me all day. Like you just need to sit down and do some readings. Whatever messages comes out. And there's only 2 piles here, so I'm going to take a few moments to ask you and invite you to take a few deep breaths with me. I'm going to activate some Reiki symbols so that you can sit for a few moments and take a few deep breaths. If you would like to accept the Reiki healing, just say yes or I accept. And you can sit with me and breathe for a few moments, or if you are so anxious to hear your spirit message, you can go ahead and click on the timestamp in the description below for group 1 or group 2, and you can come back afterwards and do some breathing with us. Thank you so much for watching and for stopping by, taking time out for yourself, and visiting us here in Wonderland. Hello, group 1. Welcome to your random message from Spirit. Got lots to go through today, so I'm just going to start off with the tarot cards. We have the 9 of Cups, Strength card, and the King of Pentacles. So the first thing that I heard when I pulled the 9 of Cups card is just let yourself be happy already. Like just be okay with like where you are, like right now in this moment. Um, you have all the strength that you need to get through this. And I see this King of Pentacles as being like future you. Like whatever it is that you're going through right now is you're either aspiring to get into this King of Pentacles mode, which is just like totally financially grounded and stable, supported, held, like you're safe. And when you're like grounded and stable, like the King of Pentacles is, you're able to you're able to just like make decisions clearly. You're able to delegate is a word that I keep hearing for this reading, and navigate whatever obstacles you're encountering at this time or whatever you have recently gone through. To clarify, we got the Star in reversed and the 4 of Cups. So this is what was making me think like either you're currently going through something very big, something very significant in your life, something that's difficult in your life, has given you sort of this stuck feeling. And that's why it was like your message from Spirit is let yourself be okay. Let yourself be sad if you need to be sad, but also let yourself experience happiness at the same time. The 9 of Cups is like complete contentment. There's no like you're still aspiring for more, which is the King of Pentacles is the more that we're aspiring for, but you can still be okay even if you're not at this point that you have envisioned for yourself. Um, the 4 of Cups does have a lot of focus on the things that are making you sad, though. And so you're missing out on something good. You're missing out on something very significant that is good. But man, the reverse star, like I do feel like there is this necessity for you to allow yourself to feel not okay. You need to let yourself be happy, but you also need to let yourself not be okay. It's okay that you haven't been okay, is another message from spirit. So we also have the 4 of Wands in reverse here and the reversed King of Swords. So this being on top of the Strength card makes me think like something did not work out how you thought it was going to work out. I am kind of feeling like divorce, like maybe the thing that you've gone through was divorce. Um, just because the 4 of Wands upright can represent like a celebration, like a wedding. Um, but something did not work out the way you thought it was. You're super disappointed, sad, and upset about it. And you're allowed to be upset about it. And it may have been a person who was uh doing the hurting um with the King of Swords in reverse. The King of Swords in reverse is not caring about what anybody else is thinking or feeling or how they're doing. They only care about themselves. They only think that they are right, and it's using their wisdom for it's arrogance basically. So whatever it is that you and this is all on top of the Strength card. Like I feel like this is someone who's fine, like kind of has. I think you're through the obstacle because you were strong is how I'm feeling, but you just kind of haven't been able to find that stability and that safeness and that like I feel like you haven't gotten to the point yet where you feel okay, like you feel like you can laugh again, you feel like you can have fun again, you feel like you can enjoy the things that you used to enjoy again. I think you're like on your way to that point. So we have the reverse 2 of Wands and the Temperance. So yay, we like to see the Temperance here, especially when we have this despair with the reverse star over here. There is going to be like I feel like this is future you, like there is going to be stability, there's going to be peace, and there's going to be balance again. But there's something with the 2 of Wands in reverse, there's something that you are refusing to let go of. Like you're refusing to change and you're refusing to leave your comfort zone. But I think what spirit wants you to know is that there's like a whole new comfort zone that is so comfort zone, that is so Taurusy Venus comfort zone that you just couldn't even fathom because you were so stuck in your old comfort zone. But there's like this new like that you have gone through something that has transformed you significantly and it's bringing about new things in your life eventually. I think the messages that you needed to hear was like if you wake up and you're sad, it's okay to be sad, but you have to eventually like pick yourself up out of this hole eventually. Even if the and you can just do that like one little step at a time. Our starseed messages are lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. So I really feel like whatever this thing is that you've recently gone through has really just totally turned your world upside down. I feel that confirmed also with a lot of the reverse cards here as well. And we also have We Are the Hathors, Deep Love, Mother's Milk, Birth as a Portal. So I also feel like you're one of those people that is just like taking care of everybody else. And I think whatever it is that you have been taking care of, this obstacle, this difficult time, has really left you not taking care of yourself because you're taking care of everybody else and you're taking care of all of the things that need to be taken care of at the same time too. Lifting the veil. Things aren't always as they seem. This era is one of uncovering mistruths so that we can remember ancient truths. Everything is a state of recall and realignment. Anything that isn't in harmony while the planet will not survive. Wait, anything that isn't in harmony with the planet will not survive. I feel like that's anything that's not in harmony with what this new version of yourself is going to be needs to go. And we also have Stay in Integrity, Moon Shining, and the Moon's Wisdom, Take the Lead. It's interesting to have the Take the Lead card with the Strength card here too. Moonshining means talking nonsense or empty, foolish talk. There is a sense with this card that what someone is saying is all style and no substance. Is this person you or something else? Drawing this card suggests there's a risk that someone has been filling your head with ideas that have no place in there. Maybe someone's been making promises. I feel like this is the King of Swords reverse talking. Maybe someone's been making promises to you that they can't or won't keep. Or maybe someone has said something hurtful to you and you've taken it far too seriously. Perhaps they were just provocative. There is a sense when this card comes up that you should disregard the empty or cruel words that someone has spoken to you and instead gather up your own power and your own love and love yourself more. Also, do not be the person who's doing the moonshining. In other words, make sure you're acting with integrity in all of your dealings. So letting go of any resentment from whatever this obstacle is going to be really significant for you to finally transform into this place of peace and balance and prosperity and safeness. Safe is like a really big keyword that keeps coming up um, for me in this reading. Sometimes you just need to stand up for yourself, and this is one of those times. The sad truth is that in your current situation, if you continue to act like an or if you continue to act like someone who feels less than, then there are certain people who will exploit their power or authority over you. Gosh, this King of Swords reverse keeps coming up. So, what do? You need to take the lead here to show the world that you're in control of yourself and whatever is happening around you. Step up and take authority. Be the boss. The King of Pentacles is the boss. What do you need to do to turn the situation around in your favor? Do that. If you feel there's nothing you can do, then you're not trying hard enough. If you can't take practical steps, work on the situation energetically instead. Do this via meditating and seeing what your higher self tells you. Create a vision board or creatively visualizing the outcome that you seek. This is the outcome that you seek over here. You've got this. You're wiser than you know. Stop putting yourself down and make a wise choice. I feel like I need to say those again. You've got this. You're wiser than you know. Stop putting yourself down and connect or make the wise choice. And your last two cards are the light in you can lead the way. Look at two leadership cards, three leadership cards if you count the strength card. Let's get this stupid King of Swords out of here. He's gone. He's in the past. And trust in the wise spirits, and your prayer will be answered. Got a mess. Got a mess going on over here. The spirit masters always hear your prayers and want to help you. Is this the right one? Yeah. They always want to help you when they can. Even when you believe that your path is blocked and a sense of helplessness takes over, offer up your prayers to them. You have to ask you only have to ask once. Repetition makes you doubtful. The spirit masters will give you a sign that they have heard your prayer, and you must leave it in their kind and safe hands. Allow them to guide you appropriately when you need a light on the path. And when it does appear, follow it and let it lead you to the next level of your life. The next level of your life. Remember, trust is its own reward. And when you trust in the spirit sages and masters, there will always be a light to show you the way. Oh, and that's such a beautiful message. All of us will have to walk through times of shadow in this world if we live long enough. But you have the power to light up even the darkest corners of your mind. You are a part of the universal light that casts out shadows, and because of this, the guardian spirits of the universe will always give you their strength when you need it. Oh my gosh, the strength card again. Even when your light burns low, you can turn to them, and all that is good and true will shine through your being. Day always follows night and removes the shadows of yesterday. Light up the new day for someone who needs it. Oh my gosh, group one, you are a light and a leader, and you gotta fill your own cup and take care of yourself. Um, I feel like you're kind of living in this living in this you're living in the past, I guess. Like you're still holding on to the past for some reason, and Spirit says you need to let it go to move on. Let yourself be happy. Um, don't beat yourself up for being sad. Give yourself that time to grieve, but you got to pull yourself up out of that hole, out of that darkness. Take the lead, be the light, lift the veil. You've kind of like, it's almost, I feel like there's Two of Swords energy here also, just like you're covering your eyes and you're not seeing how stuck you are. You're not seeing how um, there needs to be this movement forward because you've got big things coming, such big things coming. So take care of yourself. You've got this. And that's your message, a random message from Spirit. I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you're interested in a more personal reading, please let me know. You can browse my website, priestessofwonderland.com, for all sorts of different readings. And I wish you all the best. You've got this. Hello, group two. If you chose the second pile, then this is your random message from Spirit. We've got lots to get into here. So let's get started. Our first tarot cards are the Nine of Swords. So, group number two, I'm going to need you to take a deep breath. And when you exhale, just let everything go. Just let all of those thoughts go, all of those swords that are uh, weighing heavily above you. Let them go, at least for just these few minutes, however long this video might be. We've got the High Priestess in the center and the Four of Pentacles. So, the main message that I was getting for this group is that those of you that chose this group are very, very sensitive. And there is so much on in the world right now that it is very difficult. And I think that maybe those of you that chose this group are having difficulty distinguishing between which of these worries that are weighing above you are yours and your own thoughts and your own worries and your own problems, which is the world's and which is the other people in your life. This was really confirmed here for me with the Page of Swords and the world. And I see the world being here as like you are trying to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. And this is not your responsibility to do. You're so sensitive. You have to put down, turn off the news, maybe take a detox day from social media. There's too much going on within your brain, and you're having difficulty focusing on your psychic gifts. And like spirit has been trying to reach out to you, but there's like this blockage in the channel because you're trying to carry so much that's not your own. So I see the Page of Swords here helping us to find clarity and connect to that channel, connect to beyond the veil, connect to those spirit messages that spirit's trying to communicate with you. We also have the Knight of Wands and the reversed Six of Pentacles. So I was really getting the sense that like those of you that are really sensitive that chose this group are you possibly have like a spiritual business, and I see this as maybe it was like a side thing at one point in time and now you're doing it full time, or you're currently like in this transition period. um I definitely hear that like the universe like needs you, the world needs you, but it needs you in a way that like you're learning how to do. I don't know if this makes sense. Like I feel like maybe you were just the type of person that like you're in your friend group or within your family, like you're the person that everybody goes to for support because you are so sensitive and because um you always have an open heart and an open ear and an open home. But I think that you are maybe starting to do this like professionally. So it's kind of a lot. You're taking on all the load of the your clients or your customers, and you're taking on the weight of the world like in every aspect of your life. Your home life, your family life, your friends' lives, your coworkers' lives, your customers' clients' lives. Like it's your system's kind of like overloaded. And with the Knight of Wands here, I think you're meant to find your passion again. The fire element is also going to help burn away and clear so that you are an open and clear channel for the work that you need to do. And there's also like a money blockage with this Four of Pentacles here. So I don't know if you're maybe, I mean, I don't think it even if you don't resonate to the like going out on your own independently, if you're like a small business owner or like a if you don't relate to that, everybody is hurting financially now. We're all having to cut corners and we're all having to like find different unique ways of surviving, but this is causing a huge mental block, but a huge like physical block with like your sensitivities and your psychic gifts. Um So one of your messages from spirit is to like burn away, let go of other people's stuff, especially um I'm hoping that this comes out around sometime around the full moon. Actually, it's probably going to be before the full moon. So get ready for the Leo full moon to help you burn stuff away. Um or if you're watching this at another time, wait until a waning moon to start releasing things. We also have the reversed Queen of Pentacles, which was really confirming what I was feeling about like, this is when I see the queen, like, this is more we're talking more about emotions, the feminine side of things. However, this is the pentacles is the earth sign, so this is, the I feel like your emotions and or your spiritual gifts are being blocked by financial stress and worry. Um, but another message from spirit with the reverse chariot here at the end. Um, I don't think that you need to worry about like restricting money going out is also restricting it coming in. Oh, we had the 6 of Pentacles in reverse here. I forgot to talk about that. So there's a huge restriction on the flow of money going out, which is also causing a restriction on the flow of money and energy in general coming in, which is also creating a blockage within your psychic channel. Your messages additional messages from spirit are happiness is freedom from fear, which I feel like goes perfectly with the 9 of swords. And it is always okay to ask for guidance when the way is unclear. Spirit has really been trying to reach out for you. And maybe it's that you're using your psychic gifts for everybody else that you're forgetting to like tap in and connect to source, like for your own benefit, for your own personal refueling and refilling of your energetic fire, your replenishing your energy, filling your cup. Happiness is freedom from fear. I am happy because I know that I am guided by a spirit who has watched over me all my life. I am happy because I know that as a spirit, I can never die. I am happy because I know that love is growing in my life and I have overcome all my fears. I was able to do this because I asked my spirit guide to teach me to be like them. Spirit guides can only work with what they are given, and you are a worthy student who has risen. Ooh, the Page of Swords is a student too. You are a worthy student who has risen to every task you have been presented with. When you meet your challenges with dignity and honor, you grow spiritually. Every moment is now a blessing. It's always okay to ask for guidance when the way is unclear. You may have lost your way on the spiritual path, but you have you may have lost your way on the spiritual path that you started on, but help is always at hand when you need it. The guardian spirits that light our universe always know where you are on your path and are only a thought away from you. They are telling you that when the way is unclear, it is time to stop and take stock of where you have come from, rather than make hasty decisions about your future. Now is the time for you to ask your assistance and allow the light beings to gently lead you to a place where you can pause and wait for life's clouds to clear. There's there's really a lot of like blockage, energetic blockages and like the messages that aren't getting to you that need to be getting to you. Moon indeterminate, cut your losses. And the moon's moment, synchronicity. See, spirit has really, really, really been trying to reach out to you. This little ram thing here. I think I'm filming this on an Aries day, but when I first looked at it, it made me think of Capricorn. Something is flowing in the right direction for you when this card comes up. Everything is either already falling into place or will do so very soon. If you fervently believe that you create your own reality, as I do, there are times when events have an almost destined feel, and this is one of those times. You could perhaps attribute it to life unfolding and revealing the lessons our souls need to learn in this lifetime. There is synchronicity at work. You're exactly where you're meant to be, learning the lessons that you need to learn. Everything is lining up as it needs to. So trust the process as much as you can and stay optimistic for your desired outcome. Whatever the situation you're asking about, know that it's not a random development in your life, but a step along your path that is meant to teach you. Divine timing is unfolding, events now have a purpose. You're in the right place at the right time, and everything happens for a reason. Cut your losses. It would be absolutely lovely if life were nothing but rainbows and unicorns, but after a certain age, we start to realize that there is always going to be light and shade. Drawing this card suggests that right now you might not be going through a little bit more shade than light. You're not at your best, and it could be that the situation you're inquiring about is taking its toll on you and your vitality. That's what I'm feeling like you're not receiving the messages from spirit, but you're also not you're not receiving what's meant to you're not receiving the message that are meant for you and to find your clarity and to keep you connected to source, it's kind of hard to describe. So, what's happening isn't your fault. Are you being too self conscious? Do you need to look on the bright side a little more? Life goes in cycles, and you need to accept that this is a moment to do the necessary emotional work. And for you, I feel like it's just you need to release, at the end of the day, let go of everybody else's energy. No matter if you encountered any, personal interaction with people, I mean, this is everybody that you pass on the street or, walk by in the grocery store. This is everybody that you encounter in your life. We're always picking up different energetic signals from everybody, and I think for those of you who are really sensitive that chose this pile, there needs to be this release and let go at the end of every day. 'Cause it just, accumulates energy just there's this whoa, a bunch of cops just drove by. Okay, so the last 2 cards are Star Family. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support and surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. I feel like there's, these beautiful scenes are, exploding right in front of you, but you're not seeing them. And, like, you need to connect to your spirit team for you and not just, everybody else in your life that you're helping. So, your random spirit messages is that happiness is freedom from fear. Spirit is trying to reach out to you. Pay attention to the synchronicity. Call on your spirit guides and your soul family for help when you need it. And surrender to the sweetness of life. Stop trying to control everything. Spirit, remember, spirit is water and air. We don't, we need to be grounded and stable and supported, but we don't want to restrict that flow of energy. So release at the end of the day so that you can call in new and bright blessings tomorrow. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this random spirit message. And if you would like a more personal and private reading, those are available on my website, priestessofwonderland.com. I usually try to get them back to you the same day, but it can take up to 1 to 3 business days, just depending on um, how many other clients I see during the week. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful day.